Hey, it's a new day, and that means a new review. Guff here. Today we will be reviewing the leader class from Transformers Siege War for Cybertron, Ultra Magnus. There he is. Here we are. Let's get down to it. First things first, let's go on ahead and scoot him on over. Wheel him on over. And let's go on ahead and take a look at the box. The front, we have the emblem from, I guess, Cybertron, like how in the last review it was. Siege War for Cybertron Trilogy, Transformers, Ultra Magnus, WFC S13. On the side, we have the Siege artwork. On the other side, we have him looking like he's saying, "Go get him," or "Leave me alone." Leader class. On the bottom, we have the authentic Transformers logo, the barcode words. On the top, we have the Autobot symbol, Transformers. And then on the back, we have the usual, let me readjust here, the usual pictures of the modes, which we have the combat ready mode, the truck armored mode, the not combat ready modes as well, and then over there we have shockwave. And then it also says not for children 0 through 3. It's a choking hazard, don't want them to choke or swallow it and end up, being in the hospital. That's it for the packaging. Let's go on ahead and get on to Ultra Magnus himself then, shall we? Here he is. Now, in the Siege line, he has the usual white, blue, red, as you guys can see. He does have quite a bit of detail, as you can see. The tires, I really like how the tires look. The trailer, the guns, the rockets. The cab is white with transparent blue, as well as you can see the detail in the cab. Has yellow lights. The smokestacks are right there. Does have Gatling guns in the front. The Autobot logo. And then on the back, it does have the feet where it shows, but other than that, the back of the trailer. On the top, we have the gun accessory with mine. It seems like the handle for the rifle is a little bit smaller than what it should be. That's why it wiggles around so much. Other than that, it does have the usual Siege battle damage paint on it, as you might be able to see here on the feet and on some of the other parts, as you can see, like on the front bumper right there. Now, how does he scale with all the other ones? We'll see. Here he is with the Siege Voyager size Optimus. As you can see, he is a hair taller, but with the trailer he is quite longer, and no, the trailer won't work with him at all. Now the trailer, you might be able to go on ahead and get some of these little smaller guys to fit up in there, but you will have to remove most likely the forearm armor from it to have it to go in there. But then here he is with Titan's Return, Optimus Prime. As you can see, he is taller, but the trailer on him is taller. They're about the same length. And then here he is with Power of the Primes, Optimus Prime. As you can see, Optimus is a hair longer, but about the same height the trailers are, but as you can see, he is a bit taller. Here he is with Voyager Soundwave. And here he is with Leader Class Galaxy Upgrade Optimus. They're both about the same exact length. So this Optimus is just a hair longer, so as you can see here. And they're about the same, actually. So that's it for that. So let's go on ahead and get them out of the trailer here. To do that, all you have to do is grab right here. Now there's tabs, of course. There's a tab right about, as you can see, right there, plugs into that spot there. I don't know why, but mine always has problems disconnecting from there. Same thing with this one. There we go. And then just bring this up and pull him on out. Let's go ahead and move this out of the way. And that is his truck. Cybertronian truck. The only thing, like the Galaxy Upgrade Optimus, the hands are the only part that I really don't like, along with the feet sticking up, but other than that, it looks really good. Here he is with Deluxe. Not Deluxe, but Voyager class. As you can see, pretty close to the same size. Here he is with the Power of the Primes Optimus. As you can see, bit taller, bit longer. Here he is with Galaxy Upgrade Optimus. Now let's go on ahead and get on to the transformation of Ultra Magnus. First things first, what I normally do is go on ahead and unhinge the shoulders here. And there's just tabbing from right there to there. And then I untab the legs, bring them out and then down, because they also tab in from right there to right there. Bring the legs on down, turn his body around, bring this part out, bring his head on out, bring it back in. And then the shoulders will tab in from there to there. Twist the the hands. There we go. And then what you're gonna want to do, bring this part out, up. And then you're gonna want to take this part and get it to fit into that groove there. And you'll hear click. And last but not least, the feet. You can bring the heels out, and there we go. There we go. And his accessory, which would be his rifle here. Like I said, mine seems to kind of be a little bit small because it wriggles around a lot. So, how does he size up with other people? Well, here he is with Galaxy Upgrade, Optimus Prime, without the upgrade. Here he is with the Voyager class Optimus Prime. As you can see, they're all basically like Voyager class when they're without their upgrades. Why is he giving me? There we go. And then here he is with Orion Pax from Power of the Prime. Here he is with Soundwave. And then Power of the Primes, Optimus Primal, if I can get him to straighten up. There we go. So as you can see, when he does not have his upgrade on him, he is basically a Voyager class. Now for the details, his rifle is in silver with a red handle. If you look closely, kind of hard to see, but inside of that it is red, along with inside of the barrel it's red. Other than that, it's a pretty decent looking rifle, I guess. Like I said, with the siege line, they do have supposedly battle damage paint on it. So it's on his legs. And I believe that's it, other than, you know, on the bumper for his truck. Yep, I believe that's all that is on him on this one anyways. He does have the Autobot logo. Yellow lights. He does have, if it's all, there we go. He does have red eyes, then the blue faceplate, the blue crust. It is the same mold, head mold, as Optimus. Here's just different colors, that's all. Same exact mold, just painted differently. Now on to the upgrade. Which will be with the trailer. Now, some of you may have noticed that the missiles usually sit up there, but I have it like this down here because in the cartoon, in the shows, them are down here. For me to do that, I just took my 3D printer, printed up a piece that fits right in the groove and fits right on in. So we'll just take these off along with the guns here. Unhinge all of this, go on ahead and unhinge all of it, like so. There we go. As you can see, a lot of spots for it to plug into the rest of it. Take these off. There we go. Go ahead and disconnect this from it. There we go. And then last but not least, go on ahead and separate the leg sections. And then there we go with that. So first things first, what I normally do, go on ahead and fold all this up. Oh, come on. Okay, so to start the transformation into the upgrade, or upgrade him into the armored battle ready, you take the back part of the trailer here, you take and fold all this over. First you fold this one over, then you fold them on over, then you're gonna go ahead and bring it over right here. It's gonna peg into these right here. There we go. So we do that with the other one. We fold that one on over, bring these down, bring this flat like that, and what it's gonna do is slide that part in, and like I said, gonna tab these into the top and bottom hole. There we go. And then you just peg these in after you fold the heels back in, like so. So what's gonna happen now, these pegs are gonna peg into them two holes, and everything lines up just nicely. Same thing with this one. Holds with the pegs, slide them on in. There we go. And then what we're gonna have to do is unpeg this part, bring his chest cavity open, bring the head back down, fold it back. Go on ahead and do that. Might also as well, and I meant to say that they did paint this in a metallic Arctic blue light color. Really nice. But you're gonna take that, it's on a swivel joint, twist it, put it back in. Go on ahead and grab the shoulders. These will go in like so. You just slide them on over. The back part comes down, but you have to take this part and peg it in there. Mine's a little bit tricky to get it to do. There we go. And what else you're gonna wanna do is bring the chest part forward to bring this part down. Then push it back, and you have the other shoulder here. Same thing. Slide it into place. Peg that part in where it goes. There we go. Put that back on. Then the farms, which has battle damage paint on it as well. Silver light. Now these will not close all the way. You'll see like a little tiny gap, but that's fine. This has the peg that goes into the farm here. You just slide it in, close it. Like I said, you're gonna see like a little gap, but that's fine. Same thing with the other farm. Tap it in. There we go. Close it. I usually take the guns, which is hollow on the inside part, by the way. Peg them into the hole that is right there. And they do have the little tab, which is just a 5mm peg again. Gun goes into his hand, and then for the rest of the trailer, which when you have it, it's like that on it. You just fold this over, turn it over, bring this part in. This part here is gonna connect to the spine. Then there's these two tabs. They're gonna go right in there. And then you have these two tabs as well that will peg into them holes. So there we go. There we go. And last but not least, there we go. And there we have him. Siege Leader Class Ultra Magnus. You do have rotation at the hip. 360 rotation altogether. You can bring the leg up that far, bring it back that far unless you bring it out a little bit and then bring it back. Uh-oh. There we go. It does come out, and he can do the splits if he doesn't have the armor on. His arms and shoulders with the armor on can do a full 360, but you have to move it around a bit. Swivel joint, up and down. This head is on a ball joint. 360, up, down. Now let's see how he scales with other leader class guys. With the Voyager, that's how much taller he is. But here he is next to Galaxy Prime, Galaxy Upgrade Prime. As you can see, about the same height as in heads, but his rings are taller, but they're about the same height. Same molding basically for the feet. Almost, but completely different at the same time. Here he is next to Power of the Primes, Optimus Prime. As you can see, Power of the Prime's figure is a little bit taller. Unless you go by the shoulders, then they're about the same height, but head-wise. All in all, I like the figure. He's really cool, fun to play with. He has, if you want to be specific, 4 different modes instead of 2. All in all, you do have the battle damage here as well. There we go. And then a little bit hard to see, like up in the shoulders. On the inside of the forearms, you do have the transparent chest piece as well. And then the battle damage here on the thighs, on the feet. And I believe that's about it, other than on the front bumper of the truck. Other than that, all in all, if you're wanting to buy him, he's worth the money, I guess. I know that there's some empty spots here and there, but you can try to fill them somehow. A lot of people have been saying that his legs, as you can kind of see, is a little bit wobbly. But when you have him standing, as you can see, his feet are made for him to be able to stand the way that he needs to. All in all, posability, you're kind of limited with him, I guess. I guess not really. It just depends on how you have him, I guess. If you decide that he is something or someone that you want to add to your collection, go for it. Detail wise, he has a lot of detail. Eyes are painted in a light blue. Yep, light blue. Silver face paint, silver antenna. But there's a lot of detail with this guy. Well, hope you guys enjoyed the review. I'll see you next time when it's a new day and a new review. Guff out.